This is a short presentation on the Electrical Helper Motor Protector Calculator, which you can use free of charge on the electricalhelper.com/D1S/website. Hello and welcome. My name is Bob Murphy, owner of the electricalhelper.com website, and proud to be able to offer you this tool to use, enabling you to save money, hours, and time in obtaining the proper motor protection for your electric motors. So with that said, let us take a closer look at how this tool can help you. First of all, we have divided the tool into two sections. The first section is for single-phase motors, and the second section is for three-phase electric motors. As you may or may not know, there are two tables in the National Electrical Code dealing with determining the proper sizing of protection equipment for your motors. Table 430-248 is the table for single-phase motors and can be accessed by clicking the tab in the single-phase motor section. When the page opens, it displays the table with some other helpful notes. After you have viewed the table, noting the information you are looking for, now you can click on the return icon in the upper right-hand corner of the page to return to the calculator. If you are viewing this tool on your phone, the tables are displayed one above the other as opposed to side by side as they are laid out on your computer. Let us assume for a moment that you are looking for materials for a 5 horsepower single-phase motor. You would just simply move your mouse to hover over the 5 horsepower 230 volt single-phase section in the associated nav bar, and you will be presented with a flyout with the various items that can be used on a 5 horse motor. The top item is a thermomagnetic breaker, and in our case, a 60 amp unit. The second item is the proper size time delay fuse for the load, and in this case, it would be a 40 amp fuse. The third item is the size required for a manual motor starter, and in our case, it would be in the range of 22 to 32 amps, which should be jotted down so you can remember it. The fourth is the size of the IEC contactor, and in our case, it is rated at 40 amps. Please note, the size listed are recommendations only, and you are responsible for the final decision. If the load is too close to the contactor rating and is to be used extensively, I personally would utilize the next larger size. In our example, the last item is a Nema rated starter, and the size in this example is a size 2. I must point out, on the smaller single-phase motors and on some of the three-phase motors, you must select the operating voltage and then move to the list of materials for proper sizing. In addition, it is necessary to know that if the item being reviewed is preceded by an asterisk, and if you are a member of our community, you can click on the desired component and be redirected to a page describing in detail the part number and the current price of that item.